Hello and welcome to this brief demonstration of Salesfusion for Salesforce.com. Salesfusion is an enterprise-class marketing automation platform that is deeply and natively integrated to Salesforce.com. About Salesfusion, we've been an AppExchange partner since 2007, created our first single sign-on integration at that time, and have since supported hundreds of customers in their journey to lead to revenue management and marketing and sales alignment. Salesfusion is unique in that its single sign-on approach allows an end user to select the Salesfusion 360 button and log into the entirety of the Salesfusion application. When we first come into Salesfusion, you'll note that there's a navigation bar on the left-hand side. This brings us to the key areas of the application that marketers are going to use on a day in and day out basis, such as email marketing, building landing pages, or creating events. The screen that we're looking at right now is our most popular dashboard inside of Salesfusion. It's known as our lead dashboard. And essentially what this is doing is it's tracking the flow of your leads as they move from your lead scoring profile to your sales team. In this example, we're pushing sales qualified leads to your sales team. Salesfusion is then reading back the statuses of these leads to determine if the leads we are pushing to sales are in fact valid, are being worked, and are properly moving through the funnel. And Salesfusion integrates with the lead, contact, account, task, and opportunity tables inside of Salesforce.com. This allows us to do true marketing and sales alignment and lead to revenue management in that we can track leads as they move straight through to the opportunity phase. A few brief notes about Salesfusion. The marketing tab inside of the application is where we create our messages, figure out who we want to send those messages to, and craft the different types of campaigns. Our campaigns are intimately tied to Salesforce.com. For example, when we go into the Nurture Marketing Program Designer, you'll see a powerful dashboard which is going to track how our campaigns are performing on a day in and day out basis. When we actually go in and look at an individual campaign, such as the Salesforce Nurture campaign, as we build a flow of communications, we are able to tie together both marketing actions and sales actions. For example, we may choose to send an email and then react when a person opens that email. If the answer to the question is yes, a lead has opened the email, Salesfusion is able to schedule a task inside of Salesforce.com to the rep who would be assigned to that lead, encouraging them to make a phone call on the day and time that that person's interest level is high. Other key features about the Salesfusion application: we provide a robust landing page, form, and survey design tool. We also facilitate event management. Salesfusion has a complete event management platform inside of its application that allows you to build both physical events such as trade shows, user groups, conferences, and seminars, as well as online events such as webinars. And today we integrate with WebEx, GoToMeeting, and GoToWebinar. People's interactions with the different types of campaigns you build will be tracked, and their activity on the website, either as a result of the campaign or independent of the campaign, is tracked using a tool called Web Forensics. Web Forensics will help your sales team answer the question of who's on my website, how did they get there, and what information did they consume when they came to my website. Now, the glue that holds marketing automation and sales together is known as Lead Analyzer. Lead Analyzer allows us to go in and build profiles of our prospects. Now, these profiles are based on activity. So in Salesfusion, we look at the different types of activity that people can have, such as web visits, email campaign response, landing page and form completions, as well as event attendance, and then, of course, demographics. When individuals achieve scores for different activities, we may choose to take action against them. In this example, we have a sales qualified lead, and we can add actions based on someone's behavior, such as adding the lead to CRM, adding a task, even going as far as creating opportunities in the system. When somebody interacts with us and moves into the sales funnel, we'll go to the lead record and bring up a lead record and show the information that Salesfusion is able to capture and push into a record in Salesforce.com. Here we have James Bowen. And you'll see as we scroll down, a company has the option to deploy our custom objects in Salesforce. There are objects for email, landing pages, web activity, and events. In this example, we see that James has been quite active. and he's received and opened and clicked through some of our email campaigns. We also see that he's filled out forms, and we can see briefly how he's answered questions in these forms. We can also see each time James comes to the website, and you can drill in and actually look at page level detail to see what James did on that particular day, that particular time when he visited the website. At all lead, contact, and account records, you will also have a Salesfusion button right here. When we select the Salesfusion button, we launch a report known as the Marketing Intelligence Dashboard. This report will show us a person's activity over time since the first time we placed the cookie on their machine. The Web Activity View will show a 90-day look back on how active somebody is on your website over time. If we were to click on one of these bars, for example, it shows us that the week of September 29th, James visited 17 pages on my site, and this will show you all the different pages James looked at and how long he spent on those pages. We can also see a history of all sent emails, and we're also able to pop up the content of an email. This allows the sales rep to see the content that was sent to that individual. We're also able to allow reps to compose emails, view, add, and delete people from distribution lists, view the landing pages and forms somebody completed, the events they've attended and registered for, right through to a quick view summary of a person's complete activity from the first time we interacted with them. This information is meant to provide contextual relevance to a lead when it's passed to sales. It's been proven that when sales has this information, they have better interactions with sales prospects early on in the funnel. This leads to more leads converting and ultimately closing for revenue. I want to thank you for taking a few minutes to learn a little bit about Salesfusion and encourage you to learn more about us online at www.salesfusion.com.